Welcome back. I'm here with our La Liga correspondent Matt Law to preview Sunday lunchtime's game between Real Madrid and Granada. Matt, we'll start with Real. Last time out before the international break, the big game El Clasico against Barca. They lost 2-1 to fall 4 points behind at the top of the table.
Yeah, it was a really disappointing result. Obviously, go there. Barca did start as the favourites. They were in great form and got the early goal from Matchday. Heading it in. I think that he was the people had the first goal scorer bets on. No one really put it on Matchday to get the goal. It was his first Barcelona goal and some time to get it. And disappointing defending. Messi at the free kick in, but it was sort of players watching. But to be fair to Real Madrid, they came back. Ronaldo got the goal. It was a lovely flick from Benzema in there, and end of the first half, Real Madrid with a better team. Bale had a goal disallowed, and he had an extra chance in the box, just hit it wide. And I think Real Madrid needed to score, go ahead during that strong spell. Started the second half really well as well, but obviously ultimately it was Barcelona claimed the points from Suarez. Got that lovely finish where big through ball, and not too sure about some of the defending, but it was a good finish from Suarez, who's been in good form. So I think losing, people talk about it being, obviously it is 4 points, but to lose to Barcelona it's not as bad as people were saying, because Barcelona have been really good form, and it is 4 points. Both sides have got tough games in the running. They both play Valencia, I think, as well, and Sevilla as well. Have been great at home this season, not less than over a year at Stadio Ramon. So tough games ahead, but obviously Real Madrid going to this game only won one of the last 5 in all competitions. You think about them, obviously they were in the Champions League action. They lost to Schalke, but they did get through. They play Atletico in the next round, which is obviously going to be a massive game. And their form against Granada has been good. Won the line of the last 10 against Granada, so they're going to it obviously big favourites. And interestingly as well, they've lost 6 of their 28 league games this season, but the last time they had lost that many at this stage of the season, they went on to win the league in 2007, 2008. So, and like I mentioned against Granada, I don't think any player that's played in the Liga this season was born the last time that Granada won at Real Madrid in the league. It was 1974. So let's say you're talking about them being favourites for this game, they will be the massive favourites. And it's all about home banker. There's not really any guarantees in football, but they'll really fancy a chance of putting on a good show here.
Yeah, definitely. Granada sitting second bottom at the moment and just 1 win in 9 for them.
Yeah, disappointing. I think last time out the game against Eibar at home was the big one. Eibar winning that in really poor form, and it was just a bit of a nothing game. Granada had some chances late on. Eibar had a couple, but to finish 0-0 in that game, and their away form's been poor this season. They've lost 7 of their last 8 on the road, and they've got some good games coming up. I think they play Celta, Almeria, but then they play Sevilla and Valencia. Sevilla and Valencia obviously pushing for those top 3, top 4 places. So tough games coming up. But when you look at Granada, they're a strange team. You look at the players they've got, people like Cordoba up there, Ricky and Pitti, people like that. They're really good players. They've got goals. But El Arabi as well, I think, has got 4 goals this season. He's their top scorer, I think, along with Cordoba as well. Overall, they've only scored 18 goals in the league. So, like I say, sitting in 19th position in the table. They are close to sort of getting out. It's not at the end of the world. They're not like Cordoba, who are getting cut adrift at the bottom, but they just don't really score enough goals. And obviously, it's a massive ask. Like I said, we mentioned their poor record at Real Madrid. Going to be a tough game, this one.
Yeah, so Granada obviously only 2 points behind Almeria in 17th. Tough. They've still got a chance of getting out of it, but this is a really tough game for them. What's your score prediction?
It's tough to look at anything other than a home win for this one. Like I say, Real Madrid, Isco will be suspended, but I think they're hoping James Rodriguez will be back in. Got injured, broke his foot at the beginning of February, so he's been back in training. Should come back into the team. And like I say, apart from that, they haven't really got any injury worries. So comfortable Real Madrid win for me, 3-0.
Sportsman back in Real Madrid to win 3-0 then.